Hello everyone and welcome back to Sunless Skies. Now, I have decided that I don't particularly think you guys want to just sit there through all of the bluster and the text and all that kind of nonsense. So I've gone through the bits and pieces that I can do here, and I'm going to basically tell you what they are now, and then we're going to shove off. So, first of all, this is obviously my hold. I bought a new barrel of fuel and a new barrel of supplies because it took almost free, I think it was, to get all the way to here, and I don't know where I'm going next, so I thought it's best to get a bit more. We have a caddy of dried tea, a barrel of unseasoned hours. Now I got that for a reason, which I'll talk about in a minute. And bronzewood. Now bronzewood was just available here, and that's one of the things we need to repair the clock tower. So I just thought, well, I might as well buy it here, because I don't know if I come back it might not be here again. So I didn't want to rely on it not being here. Okay, so this is the journal. You see the Albert clock wants bronzewood and chorister nectar, so we need to get that nectar and then we can come back and finish that. So we're halfway through there. So there's the ambition. There's our ambition, is just to write. I can't write here, so I'd have to go back, I think, to the original port. And the same with this. We can take the box to London, but I don't know what that means, so I'm just keeping it with me and see what happens. We have the trading opportunity where they're looking for seeds. We've got to go to Port Avalon and then sell it at the bazaar. Southwest, northwest. So in theory, the northwest one we might be able to reach in a minute, because we're kind of up that way. Now I've picked up new settlers. They want to go to Leadbeater and Stranrod Nature Reserve, but they did ask, whilst I was recruiting them, if I could kill a bunch of bees and try and get a stinger, because apparently they're a problem. So that's a mission that we now have, and I'm interested now that it doesn't actually tell me the direction, so I'm just going to have to wander and find it now. This happy chap here is basically asked me to, I've got to find Takati engines are causing problems, so I've got to hunt them, kill them, and bring back the nameplates. So that's what he wants, and then the other two are completed. So something else I've done is I've recruited 2 officers, because if you remember, we lost a couple of officers, we lost some crew. So I've hired 2 officers. Chief engineer increases my heart, my iron, and it is interesting because that's the same incautious driver that was at the other port, but I'm not going to question that. But now we have a first officer as well, who is an incognito princess, who, it's actually quite funny, didn't actually want money to come on board, so I don't have a problem with that. However, with all the bits and pieces that I have purchased, our hull is almost full now, so we can't really pick much of anything else up. But obviously we're going to be using the fuel and the supplies as we're travelling anyway, so that's not too big of an issue. So now, the question mark I had from the bat is gone. It was over here. So that's a little bit annoying, but I know it's over here. So what I'm going to do from here is go up and round, and then if it's blocked off, come back this way. But the reason I've got that barrel of hours is because apparently there was a thing, like, for example, This is a transit relay that we came out of at the beginning. I feel like there's another one here. Someone mentioned something. And I think it's just up here this way. Just past the port. But you need a barrel of hours to use it. So I've got one in case I need it. But you see, essentially, I am north-northeast. Which means north-northwest is like here. So I just need to go over here, and that should be where I need to take those seeds. So that is my plan today. Is I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to see if I can get to that one. Yeah, it was this Albion transit relay. Okay. There's the transit relay. Okay, so it looks like that's all that there is here. I'm not going to try it yet. I want to get to what that question mark was before I go anywhere. And then I might come back and give it a try. And see where that relay takes me, I think. I mean, I'm annoyed that I couldn't heal because my life was so low at this point. Mad Mercy's claim. I can't investigate it because I don't have the right equipment, but interesting. Okay, I can't scoop that either, which is interesting. So, it's not bad. It's quite an open area. And I'm pretty sure the question mark was about here, so we're getting there. Okay, well this looks interesting. A wreck gleaming with frost. The windows are dark. The engine is silent. Perhaps something lies of value inside. We can either mourn the dead, or we can signal the wreck. The windows of the crew's quarters are occulted with frost. What was that movement you saw? Okay, now we can do this, and the mirrors we have give us a 50% chance, 49% chance. We just gained extra mirrors thanks to our first officer, and we only get this through 6 crew, so we just about get this. Now we've failed basically everything we've tried to do this, fingers crossed. Hey, we did it! So your signaler fetches their signal lamp and flashes a patient message. There, a faint glow burns on the frost. You dispatch a boarding party. You retrieve a survivor who is eager to sign on and work hard. 1 crew. 50 experience. Oh, damn it. I was really hoping, and this is going to sound harsh, I love the extra crew, I'm fine with that. But I was really hoping I would get to use this to re-heal my ship. I really did. Okay. That looks terrifying. I want to try and stay away. Oh no, it's not. Leave me alone, please. I've never... Oh, that looked... I don't know what that was. Right, and this should be where the winds joined up. Yeah, okay, so there were strong winds here last time and I couldn't get through. Band of eels. Oh, nice. Okay, well, I can't get them. Where am I? Oh, this Mad Mercy's claim. Oh, okay, so I've just gone round. Okay. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't think I'm going to survive that much longer. I don't just want to come all the way down to heal myself, because that feels like I want to get to at least this. So what I might do is come through here so I can see whatever this is. I'll come through and come up this way. Because if we're going to say it's roughly on the same area, then it's going to be in here somewhere. I mean, for the amount of hole that I have, I probably should just try and get back to the station, but I want to risk. Discontent. Receives a dose of medical. Oh, we've done this already. Okay, so we couldn't do this last time, so I've done it this time. It takes some time to locate the corpse, which a spiteful wind has carried deeper into the mists. Stiff with frost, but with visible injuries. The cold of the sky took its poor soul. If any items are valuable. It costs 2 fuel, which means we are now short on fuel, which means we have to try and get to that station. We will not make it back to the original one now. We could always go back to the one we're just at and just buy more. We gain 56 sovereign. Now 1 barrel of fuel I think is 20. So we basically gained a net 16 sovereigns there. So that's alright, I suppose. And we have 1 savage secret. Okay. It's one of those things. I don't necessarily see the point in going back if I physically can't. What's happening? When settlers arrive at the reach, miners flocked to the frozen rocks, lured by the promise of hours stored in its core. An eruption of so-and-so left it in its current mangled state. Makeshift grave stands on the lip of the rock, a memorial and a warning. Pay your respects. It's only a 17% chance that would work. We can leave. We can mine for unclaimed hours, which we need munitions for that. I don't know that I want to risk it. That is only 17%. I could lose people. I'm just going to leave, I think. Alright, so for this one, we only have the option of trying to get through the hole, which is only a 20% chance. We can mourn it, or we can turn away. We're going to mourn the dead, I think. The terror has dropped. Nice. Where even am I? Oh, I've gone straight past that. Couldn't get that at all. Alright, well I'm going to go up, I think. In fact, off he goes. I don't want to shoot these guys, because there's a bunch of them. Okay, so there's something. This is where we're going. I feel like this is the other port that we need to get to. I didn't do anything. Go right out. Yep. Well, okay. There we go. We were at the port. Look, I can see it. And we died. And it's weird, because if we're being completely honest, I passed loads of those creatures, and not once did they come at me. So that's a little bit annoying. And that's it. We died. You managed to reclaim the bank after funeral expenses passes on what is left from their estate through possible inaccuracy. A copy of your start was discovered. When all this is done, you will be a wiser person than the previous captain started out as. Okay, so we get the ship as is with a bat by the look of it. We've inherited half of the money. We've got a partial chart. And this is where we're going to start our next video. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Sunless Skies. That was the first captain dead. I lasted longer than I thought, to be honest, and we covered quite a large area, I will say. So, thanks for watching. If you tune in next time, we will be a new captain on a new mission, possibly with a new idea of what we want to do, and we will just go from there and see how it goes. So thanks so much. Please like if you liked. Please subscribe to my channel. Why not take a look at some of the other stuff that I'm doing? There are links on the screen right now. Why not also trying to catch me live? I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays and sometimes Saturdays. And I'll see you again next time.